Sri Lanka. Officially, the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka is an island country in South Asia. It's located in the Indian Ocean, southwest of the Bay of Bengal and southeast of the Arabian Sea. Sri Lanka is separated from mainland India by the Palk Strait. Sri Lanka has a long and rich story dating back over 2,500 years. The first known inhabitants were the Vedas, a hunter-gatherer people. The Vedas were later displaced by the Sinhalese and Tamils who arrived from India. Did you know only 1 out of 21 million in Sri Lanka has a last name? It's because traditional Sri Lankan culture does not have last names. Instead, people are identified by their given name, their father's given name, and their grandfather's given name. The Sinhalese are the majority ethnic group in Sri Lanka. They arrived on the island in the 6th century BCE and established Sri Lanka's first kingdom. The Tamils are the second largest ethnic group, and they arrived on the island in the 2nd century BCE. Sri Lanka has been ruled by a number of different dynasties over the centuries. The most notable of these dynasties were the Anuradhapura Kingdom 377 BCE to 1017 CE, the Polonnaruwa Kingdom 10,070 CE to 1232 CE, and the Kandyan Kingdom 1592 CE to 1815 CE. In 1505, the country was colonized by the Portuguese. The Portuguese were followed by the Dutch, who ruled here from 1658 to 1796. In 1796, Sri Lanka was colonized by the British. They gained independence from the British in 1948. Since independence, they've experienced a number of challenges, including a civil war that lasted from 1983 to 2009. If you find this video insightful, please support our channel by subscribing. Now, let's move on. The population of Sri Lanka is estimated to be 21,907,903 as of October 2023. The Sinhalese are the majority ethnic group here, making up about 74% of the population. The Tamils are the second largest ethnic group, making up about 18% of the population. The Moors are the third largest ethnic group, making up about 7% of the population. The official languages of Sri Lanka are Sinhala and Tamil. English is also widely spoken. They have a rich culture that has been shaped by its diverse population and its long history. The country's culture is influenced by Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, and Christianity. Their GDP is estimated to be $84.5 billion PPP as of 2023. The Sri Lankan economy is based on agriculture, tourism, and manufacturing. Did you know Sri Lanka received a bailout package from the IMF? The IMF has approved a $2.9 billion loan to Sri Lanka to help the country recover from its economic crisis. This economic crisis is due to a number of factors, including the COVID-19 pandemic, the war in Ukraine, and mismanagement by the government. The crisis has led to shortages of food, fuel, and other essential goods. The IMF bailout package is expected to help Sri Lanka stabilize its economy and get back on track. However, it is important to note that the IMF bailout package comes with conditions, such as reforms to the Sri Lankan economy. The birth rate is estimated to be 14.84 births per 1,000 people as of 2023. It has been declining in recent years. This is due to a number of factors, including increased access to education and contraception. They have a lower middle-income economy. Their main drivers are agriculture, tourism, and manufacturing. According to the World Bank, the average income of a citizen in Sri Lanka is $4,170 GDP per capita in 2022. The main agricultural products are rice, tea, rubber, and coconut. The main manufactured products are textiles, garments, and electronics. The agricultural sector employs about 30% of their workforce. Their tourism sector is a major source of foreign revenue. The main tourist attractions in Sri Lanka include the beaches, temples, and wildlife. The most played game in Sri Lanka is cricket. Cricket is a bat and ball game played between two teams of 11 players on a field, at the center of which is a 22-yard or 20-meter pitch with a wicket at each end, each comprising 2 bails balanced on 3 stumps. They have produced some of the greatest cricketers of all time, including Muttiah Muralitharan, the greatest bowler of all time, with over 800 wickets in Test cricket. Kumar Sangakkara, one of the greatest batsmen of all time, with over 12,000 runs in Test cricket. Mahela Jayawardene, one of the greatest captains of all time and a prolific batsman in his own right. These are just a few of the many great Sri Lankan cricketers. Sri Lanka is a cricketing superpower, and its players are some of the most respected and admired in the world. Strange fact, Did you know this country is home to the world's oldest living land animal? A tortoise named Jonathan. Jonathan is estimated to be over 190 years old. But honestly, the future of Sri Lanka is uncertain. The country is facing a number of challenges, including a high debt to GDP ratio, rising inflation, and political instability. However, Sri Lanka also has a number of strengths, including a young and educated workforce, a diversified economy, and a strategic location. If Sri Lanka can overcome its challenges, it has the potential to become a prosperous and developed country. Sri Lanka is a beautiful country with a rich history and culture. However, the country is facing a number of challenges. It's important for the Sri Lankan government to address these challenges in order to create a better future for its citizens. And as always, don't forget to hit that like button and let us know in the comments which topics you would like us to discuss. Till next time, and stay tuned.